everyone. My name is Ned Finn. Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to the stream. And welcome back to Dwarf Fortress. Hello, Matt. It's good to see you in chat. I fully acknowledge that the last stream had to be cut off a bit shortly. Ping needed my... needed to spend some time with me. She was having a little bit of a rough time, and that is always going to take precedence over my silly little streams. Fun as they are, the wife's got to come first. Filling in for Michael until he arrives. Yeah, it's been warm here today. I think it was in the mid-80s. Today it's like 83 currently. Might have been warmer even than that. Later. Animal has grown, became... Okay, so our animals are growing up. I did get a haircut. I did indeed. Much needed in this hot weather, having my very thick mop-like hair come down a bit has been much needed, much appreciated. It's good stuff. Across the board. Across the what? Across the board. Oh, let's see here. What are we going to do? This needs to be expanded, plain and simple. Because I guarantee, yeah, there's a bunch of, like, hematite and stuff that we just don't have space for. Whew. We also need to make some more... Once my curiosity for examining every small detail pays off. Attention to detail is never a bad thing, Matto. And lest we forget, the name of the stream is a very significant reminder that we've got goals to accomplish here in terms of oh, there's a thief, there's a snatcher. So they're getting the heck out of Dodge. Okay, good. Good. This reminds me, we need to start, doing some stuff. And yeah, Matto, why not? What kind of goals do you have for the fortress? What with your deep and complex knowledge of the game? Well, let's see here. Table, lignite, it's lignite, need lignite. We aren't out of lignite, are we? Surely not. I guess we must have been. Masterpiece copper table and the snatchers and thieves, which have been dealt with. They've been chased off. Use stockpile, expand stockpile. Because someone is angry. The only person who is angry is the frickin' necromancer who's been running around rambling in our fortress, and that's not my fault. She can't be helped. This person here... Yeah. Iton Dastotker. There's nothing that can be done with her. But this fella could be... We could try to address... What are your thoughts there, friendo? Annoyed with the lack of dining tables. Oh, that's a good point. Okay. Okay, yeah, no, we can address that. What else is bothering you, friendo? Where did he go? slots. Lack of a decent meal for too long. Coal of Jade. Only after being unable to make merry for too long. Okay, gradually drinking the same old booze. Okay. Well, we can address at least some of these things. Including... 1, 2, 3, so that's 7. Including this, we can park another temple here, as well as some more general purpose temples along here, methinks. Reach 60 residents. I mean, that'll happen in the due course of time. We'll get another migration wave eventually. And, you know, it's lignite. I mean, our lignite needs are satisfied, yes? Ooh, we should also probably actually put, like, a door here, huh? And actually, speaking of doors, an actual door here would not go amiss either. I don't care. Use a siltstone door. See if I give a crap. Cook from lignite. Okay. What's with the obsession with needing to make more lignite? We'd also need warmth? Nah, they're plenty warm. They're fine. Got other little beds. I don't think the temperature's too much of something to worry about. Yeah, apparently we're running low on lignite. I don't really know what the deal is with that. I don't know whether they're proccing for lignite is the problem. I was pretty certain that I got things set up so that we're only making coke when we have enough material to do so. But apparently not. Someone's trying to... That task has procced, apparently, so... Who knows? Dining room redesign. Not a redesign necessarily, but an expansion probably wouldn't go amiss. Honestly, just some additional tables would help as well. Let's put a couple corner tables down. Table, and we'll use closest material. Boop. Go ahead and set that to keep building after placement. Good lord. What's our chair situation looking like? Yeah, we got some thrones left. Chair. Boop, 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 boop. Because linking two tables actually robs you of a chair. Because each individual table has a total of like 4 chair slots, right? But you link 2 together and you're down to 6 rather than 8 for the 2 sitting separately. So, therefore, this is the way we do it. Yeah, there she is. She's running around babbling. It's unfortunate and unnecessary. Maybe we figure out how the justice system works in this game, huh? Maybe we do something with that. Make coke from lignite has been accomplished. Oh! Oh, okay. 2 separate goals then. That explains what the problem is. Well, let's go ahead and nix those, eh? There's an overlap. That's what's causing the problem. Or sleep with the fishes. Yeah, or arrest her, more likely. Problem is, I don't know how the whole, like, constabulary law enforcement process works in Dwarf Fortress, but that's fine. We'll deal with that in the due course of time. We've got 2 people who are feeling uneasy now. That's no bueno. What's the problem with Doomat Whipped Finger? Drinking the same old booze. So lack of dining tables has been cited once again as an issue, and that is, fortunately, something that we can try to address here. I think we're gonna, like, yeah. Let's go ahead and nix that, and then expand into here. God, I hate all this black sand. Well, I don't hate it, but, like, it does annoy. Oh, this would be perfect farming territory here. Ugh. But no. Because we've already got more farmland than we know to do with up here. God, that's an awful lot of... That's an awful lot of black sand, though. Ugh. I feel uneasy in a cave that can collapse on me at any point. As it turns out, like, there is no need for support. Like, a cave-in is very unlike... The only way that you can, like, have a cave-in is if, like, the entire roof is, like, detached from any support. A single 1 square column of material is enough to hold up the entire thing. Which is pretty impressive. Let's see just how far this goes. It's too perfect, guys. That's the problem. Look at all that. Ugh. Oh, it's perfect. Okay. Okay. You've made your point, game. Good lord. You've made your point. So we will expand the... Okay, let's do the thing I always do. Garden right next to the kitchen. Yeah, that's exactly what I'm gonna do here, buddy boy. We're gonna go ahead and open up my traditional window here. Babbling. Insanity. Types. Stark raving mad. The afflicted will strip naked and drop each of their items one by one. Then they will then wander your halls aimlessly, or sometimes stick to their room or burrow, babbling incoherently till they eventually die of dehydration or starvation. Well, if she hasn't done that, is she undead? Because she is, like, gray. Where's our babbling friend? She seems to stick to the second floor, hanging out there. Oh, there she is. around babbling. Weak and very flimsy. Okay. Stated, there is no cure for a dwarf who has fallen into one of the aforementioned forms of madness. Preventative measures may be considered, since a dwarf may show certain signs of psychological illness or is fully taken home. Luckily, recent advances in healthcare have led to an exciting new field of medicine specifically meant to improve the overall mental welfare and of the sanity impaired. This is unhelpful. Statue. Okay. Maybe we just, like, track her and lock her in her room. In theory, we should be able to do that, right? Does she have a bedroom to call her own? She really is just wandering around. I mean, she appears to be feeding herself. Like, successfully. Come on, just dip into one of these rooms, woman. Does she have... She has no quarters. She has no quarters! Oh, damn it. That would have been a good opportunity. Also, some of these are not actually assigned as bedrooms, which is a problem. Oh, wow. A number of these are not assigned as bedrooms. Good lord. Multi, please. Do that thing. Do that thing. Done. And then... I'd say 34, 30, 40... I'd say 42 are some kind of happy. These guys are ecstatic up here, but everyone's like... Most people here are doing just fine. Is me bloody point. Go ahead and get everyone to... smooth this out, do some carving. Closest material... Closest material, please. Now does she have a room to call her own? No, she sure doesn't. Can we assign her one? Like, she's not causing harm. Oh, that would have been the opportunity to lock her up, huh? Oh, well. I mean, she's just chilling. It's fine. This is actually fine, as it turns out. I simply do not care enough to try to deal... She's 100 years old? Well, good for her! I've got plenty of these fellows. Yeah, look at this. Mebzuth over here is 103. 62. Yeah, plenty dwarves of advanced age. They're a hardy, long-lived folk, the dwarves are. What kind of ores do we have? Stockpile. It'll be boulders. Clay. We've got so much chalk. Hematite, platinum, tetrahedrite, gypsum jet, magnetite. And let's do the magnetite and the hematite, yeah? And we're going to do that 40 times. And then we're going to do hematite. And we're going to do that 20 times. Gonna go ahead and build. Yep, a wall straight along there. It's gonna be, what is this, bauxite? How much bauxite do we have? Got a decent amount of bauxite left. Wall, we're gonna select material after placement. We're gonna pray for bauxite. Yeah, we got plenty of bauxite there. Excited for The Walking Dead? Heck yeah. Walking Dead might happen tomorrow, bud. To be 100% honest with you, we might get more Walking Dead in tomorrow. Floor. Select material after placement. Yep. And oh hell yeah, we got plenty of microline. Then we're gonna go. What's up, Michael? How's it going, my guy? My guy? My dude? My Texan bean? $100 degrees. Title based around Sarita's amputated arm. Aw. Don't be ableist, Matto. I almost called you Matthew. That's how you know I'm serious. Now, Matthew. Don't be ableist against Sarita and her one arm. She can't help it. There's our babbling friend. It's like smiling friends, but, you know, terrible. Yeah, but I'm not going to make, like, a big deal about it. Let's go ahead and make some, oh, goodness. We are making too much coke over here, apparently. And we're not smelting enough stuff. That's part of the other problem. Let's go ahead and make, like, a bunch of more pig iron. What do we want to do? Pig. And we're gonna make, like, 40 of the frickin' things. And then we're gonna make a bunch of steel. And it'll be great. Yeah, Matty, how's your temperature? Inquiring minds want to know. Inquiring Michaels want to know. My temperature's terrible. It was like 83 when last I checked. Right before the stream. I hate it. I can't stand it. I don't want it. I hate the heat. I hate being hot. I don't like it. Not one bit. I do not like it, Sam I am. You know what? We can actually go ahead and just, like... Oop, remove that. Yeah. Go ahead and select material after placement. Select our bauxite blocks, which are here. And then use last material for that. And we're actually going to go ahead and... say no to that. Say no to drugs, kids. Grab construction, floor, select material for a little bit more microline. As will we do over here, for that matter. Just that we can have, like, continued access to this space. Normal temperature is 100. Nah. I don't like that. I don't like that one bit. I do not care for the heat, believe you me. Furniture, tables, closest material. Table. Table. Table in the corner there. This presumably is all more black sand. We're just carving out this little lignite. Well, I mean, we know that these walls are all black sand, obviously. We're just going to keep this, like, set aside as is for right now. We're going to go ahead and carve out space for some workshops. Gonna throw some walls over here. God, that's an awful lot of sand. Build some walls. More bauxite walls, no less. But we're not going to do anything with all this just yet, I don't think. You know what we do need to do is, do a little bit of etching. What is this called? Engraving, yeah. Steel altar. Do we still have some silver statues? Because if so, that would be pretty cool. Hell yeah, we do. Do we have any more altars? Or is it just the one that we made? Yeah, it's just the one. But we can go ahead and make some more. Let's make 4 more altars. And screw it, let's make them all steel. Why is everyone lined up? Because they're all lined up doing this engraving work over here. We also need more chairs, also. What did we make? 12 iron thrones? Yeah, let's do that again. Excuse me. Very disgusting. My apologize. My apologize? My apologies, surely. Plump helmet spawn. Don't tell me we're at a plump helmet spawn already. We got a baby. 54. I say we make some more 5 by... yeah. 5 by 7, I think, is pretty reasonable. For smaller general temples here. We need to get rid of some of this chalk as well. Part of the issue... oh, I forgot about this! Oh my gosh, it's the other half of the Squadrons and Flagons joke here. Is we need to establish our barracks, huh? We also just need to make more blocks. How's the steel making go, or the pig iron making going? We need more bins. Make 10 more bins is fine. When did I get a haircut? I didn't get a haircut, Michael. I dyed the tips invisible. No, I got a haircut yesterday. It was fantastic. I've desperately needed a haircut. I needed to get it back down to like this kind of length. It's the weakest temperature. I have lost the temperature wars. But yeah, we're gonna go ahead and turn these into, like, small general-purpose temples here. Let's see here. Offering place. Closest material. And these are basically just gonna be, like, miniature versions of these, right? Including... we're gonna want some statues as well. Let's make some iron statues. It's gonna be, what, 6 iron statues? Let's make an even 10. There's no reason not to. Lord knows we've got enough iron to carry us through a while. Ooh. Bloodstone. Bloodstone, which is strangely green. Furniture, offering place, closest material, boom, and boom. But yeah, smooth walls, statues, a few chairs. Engraved floors, the whole shebang. And then we make this a temple. Sect of Dignity. I mean, at the end of the day, all these little sects, right? All these little faiths that we've got here. That's what these general temples are going to be. We're going to use the big, like, faith-specific temples. We're going to use those for the most common religions. So, like, Medtab, what, has 22 followers. This other one has, like, 15. Out of 54, that's not a small amount, you know. Bin. Taken by mood. Oh no, we've got a Fey mood going on. dough bar. Now where the hell is Dobar? Where's my boy Dobar at? Oh, he's already booking his way out and away. But he's gathering materials, which means he has what he needs to do what he wants to do. Mata, we've already had our first colony death. Do you not remember the were lizard? Speaking of which, kind of at least, we really ought to continue to work on our thingy thing here. So we desperately need to make rock blocks. Here's actually what we're gonna do, right? We're gonna make 30, let's say 35 rock blocks, and we're gonna do that job twice, and it's gonna use different materials. The one that is put up a little bit higher is gonna use jet, and then this one here is gonna use chalk. Because we need to start using up some of this material, right? We simply must. And that allows us to specify what material we need. This has yet to be designated as a tavern, has it? We also do need to put some beds in here. Beds, chests, and... yeah, we need more chests. There's... let's make more copper chests, and we also need cabinets. For that, we can make rock cabinets, right? Yeah. Need root beer? We've got wine. We've got dwarven mushroom wine. How does that strike you? Will that satisfy? That's good. They're swapping out the empty barrels for full ones and mugs, I guess. Let's see here. It's gonna be a tavern, so we need beds. And we're gonna need... Oh, shooty booty. That's why we were making those tables, huh? Let's go ahead and throw some... Got the statues, we just need chairs now. I'm gonna actually pretty specifically select these as the Iron Thrones, and then exclusively use those. That'll accomplish something, surely. Livestock. Look at all this livestock that we have. Hell yeah. Name. Oh, we're producing llamas. No. I guess it's just got the few there. The water buffaloes. That's what we're producing a lot of. Fantastic. No! Oh, crumbs. Of course, we placed the frickin'... This is one of the things that really drives me bananas about this game. is the game won't let you smooth floors or place floors down once once a piece of furniture has been put there. It's annoying. It's annoying to no end. These folks do it. They're carrying... I was like, what is this, like, funeral procession here? They're carrying the thrones, and they're moving slow because the thrones are heavy, huh? 3 copper bars? Oh. Are we out of copper bars? Unthinkable. Labor. Stones. Copper nut. Well, that's not what we're after. More copper. Malachite. Tetrahedrite. It's the tetrahedrite we need to process more of. Gotcha. Let's smelt as much of the... Let's set it to 50, which I know we don't have that much tetrahedrite ore, but it'll ensure that we use up all of the tetrahedrite ore that we do have, right? Damn. We really did run out of that, huh? These walls, we're going to go ahead and throw down some jet blocks. Oh, excellent. And then use this as the go-to material from here out. Yeah. Sound like a damn Minecraft villager. Mushroom one. Keep it in Stardew Valley. It's what the dwarves do. They take their mushrooms and they grow mushrooms and they brew them into wine and beers and such. A human wasting ghoul. Excuse me? Is that a problem? Gotta check. Okay, what about ghoul? Not gonna show up anything? Infected ghoul. Well, keep an eye on the situation. Just wandering around in the trees, it seems like. Here you are. Oh, nope. Oh, they're just here to pray. That's considerate of them. Oh, time to save the game. Look at all them seeds that we've got. Good lord. We need to start selling some of those seeds, honestly, because I guarantee a lot of that is fruit seeds that we cannot use. That we do not have a good use for. I don't think we do, at least. You can't brew or cook seed like fruit seeds can. I imagine you should be able to. Well, we can, in any event, we can definitely sell them. So... Just chilling. Yeah, came to pray and is leaving. Literally. Off he goes. Okay, cool beans. No muss, no fuss, no worries. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Have to smelt that magnetite ore. Smelting the we need to smelt the tetrahedrite ore. Good God. Is that the last of the... It's not the last of the magnetite. Hey, smelting tetrahedrite. Excellent. Okay, yeah, I get it. You need copper bars. I understand. I think the copper is less common than iron at this point. Conceivably. Yeah, here's what we're gonna do. Gonna nix those. And just make iron instead. Iron chest. Iron table. Simple. Easy. Matto, what does the word tetrahedron mean to you? Because I feel like we might be working on two different principles here. Just use the closest material. Good God. Oh, tetrahedron! That's right. I mean, I didn't see tetrahedron. I didn't say tetrahedron anyway. I said tetrahedrite. It's a type of mineral. It's a type of ore. We are smelting. I haven't seen tetrahedron here in a hot minute, have we? Tetrahedron was around a lot for the, Subnautica streams, if memory serves, which is also the streams that you initially joined on, Matto, if memory serves on that as well. Yeah. Now, what is... The limonite is it's another iron ore, isn't it? Yeah, iron ore. We haven't seen Violet in a while. Well, yeah, summer, people are busy. I mean, it's life. People get busy in general. I ain't gonna take no kind of offense to it. What I am taking offense to is the fact that this needs to be bigger. We need more space. More space for my crap. Got frickin' Smelter's Alley over here, which is all well and good. Matto, you would know that. Ooh, indigo tourmaline. Cool. Don't mind if I do. I'll take that as a sign, quite frankly. Excuse me. What's up, Locanus? The Dwarfin's going well. You know, we're digging. We're expanding. An elven caravan has arrived. Ooh. Why, that's something special. Question is, do we want to try to trade with the elves or not? We can try to get trade them some of these cages. Yeah, that'll do me, actually. That'll do me just fine. You know what else we can sell them? Some of these bags of seeds. If we have them. Okay, that actually reminds me. What are all these seeds that we have? Stock. He's referring to the fortress Locanist. Pigtail seeds, pickleberry seeds. Okay. So honestly, we have... Oh, we can't trade bags. Can't sell them bags of things. Sure we can. But just empty bags. Interesting. It is wild. Got statues. Well, we're not gonna give them logs. That's just gonna offend them. Buckets. Bins. Body parts. Armor stands. Honestly, could probably stand to send them off with like a bunch of iron. Sure. A couple copper bins full of iron, in fact. Shouldn't be too terrible. I don't think they'll be offended. If we give them a copper bin, right? Oh, so they're allowed to bring... They're allowed to bring frickin' wooden bins, but not us, apparently. Interesting. Interesting. Okie dokie, let's see here. Yeah, more jet walls, please. And then the doors, could not give a crap on. Just use the closest material. We're out of doors? Make 20 of those bad boys. Got an awful lot of stuff we're working on, including making this, getting our tavern up to schnuff. Up to snooze. Trade. Some pig iron. Oh, I don't want to give up my pig iron. And I won't. Nor will I give up my copper bars. For that matter. They can have some of my regular iron. That's fine. What do they have? Oh, so they do trade in wood. Interesting. Could pick up some instruments. Puzzle boxes. What else do they have? Low boots, bucklers. We're gonna want to make our own material. Do they not want... They not want our materials? But my animals... Okay. Let's see. So they really can't, they just can't take our, it's unrefined or right out of the furnace from smelting ore. Not even that for Dwarf Fortress purposes, at least. Pig iron is like used as a precursor to steel. I think it's like iron mixed with some kind of like a heavy carbon mineral, in this case chalk, mostly chalk at least, some kind of flux stone, before it's then refined further into steel, as I understand the process, at least in Dwarf Fortress here. Bacon ingots. Delicious. Bins. Okay. Let's see if they're gonna, like, get super pissy with us if we bring a wooden bin full of gems. It's gems, people. Come on. Seems about right for steel. Yeah. Yep. Locanist, how are you on this fine, fair Friday? Had to think about it for a moment. I put in for what we call VTO yesterday. That's voluntary time off. It was being offered by WFM, that's Workforce Management, and was granted it. So my internal calendar is a little funky today. All right, let's see here. I really want to get rid of some of these cages at least. Okay, so the lead cage is bad. The tin cage... Oh, we can actually see the weights here. Okay, so these zinc cages are going to be the lightest. Lead, surprising no one, is going to be the heaviest. We'll get rid of those at least, along with a bunch of these beautiful gems. Oh, well, we don't want to be doing the those. Oh, look at that. Oh, this is our... Oh, okay. There we go. That's an artifact. We don't necessarily want to give that up. Tapered. Yep. Yep. Okay, so we can try to unload some more of these cages as well. So let's go for some of these copper cages. Yeah, 2 of them. And then we will go for some of these instruments. Yeah. Ataba, Rufa, Ketha. And we'll buy a puzzle box off them as well. Some toy boats, why not? Ooh. What else have we got? Leopard, alligator, sparrow. Oh. That's fine, though. We can trade that. Thank you for your business. Hell yeah. Okay. Cool beans. Been okay. I'm boiling and feel bleh because it's 1 in the morning. I'm boiling. Yeah, no, it's been hot here as well. We were comparing temperatures earlier, surprising nobody. For this stream, yeah, there's gonna be some temperature comparison, surprising nobody. Let's go ahead and lay down some chalk floors, I think. Material after placement. Yeah, it's gonna have to be chalk. And then we do have a, yeah, in order to make rock doors, just, it's low on the priority list, which is not terribly surprising. We also need to throw down some of these tables, yeah? Copper tables. Boop, boop. And then we're going to just go ahead and use closest material for the rest of these. Yep. That ought to do it. And then we install the thrones. Chairs, really. Closest material on these as well. And we are out of chairs. To increase this to like 20. We've got some stone workshops, stone cutters workshops. It's like 60-something Fahrenheit. 60 is not hot. No, 60 is nice and cool. Stricken by melancholy? My boy Dobar! Dobar did... Oh, no! Dobar didn't have... Oh, that's unfortunate. Oh, Dobar must not have had the materials he needed. Ugh! That's unfortunate. Probably preventable, but nothing that can be done now. And I think that's probably Dobar is the other very upset person. Yeah, that's my boy. That is unfortunate. Oh, hey, we got our next migrant wave. Cool. Okay, let's see what we end up at. 64. Dwarf Fortress 64. The Guild of Swamps, a farmer guild, has been established. Cool. Guild of Swamps. A farmer's guild has been established. Well, let's... I do not remember where to see all your guilds in the game. I know that there is a way, I just don't remember where it is. Thin air? No, they don't appear out of midair. They like come from the mountain gnomes, right? Like they're dwarves that have heard like the success stories of your fortress, and they're like, oh. And honestly, like a good way of ensuring that is making sure that you have like really good interactions with the caravans. If you're sending caravans home with like lots of valuable items and stuff, especially like particularly profitable caravan trips. The migrant waves will be more numerous and more frequent. What is this? More limonite. Not native gold, unfortunately. Still need to enlarge the dining room? Yes, what's your point? I have, partially. Ooh. Need to expand it to this as well. Lord knows how long that's been a problem. Runs closest material. Dang, we need oh, there she is. Yeah, there's Iton Dastotkir. Iton sword merged. She is our mad necromancer. Just kinda chilling, running around, babbling, having a real good time. 24 seats for 65 people. Well, not everyone's going to be eating at once, in fairness, but the point still stands. And we're working on it, all right? And no, we've got more than... No, you're right. We only have 24. All right. No. You factored in the corner tables. That's fine. It's fine. To renovate, she's got my trust. The necromancer does. Good. Cool. Good to know. We're taking advice from the very best necromancers. She's got lots of exciting ideas as how to improve the fortress. The necromancer was a huge donator to my campaign. I don't know how that could be relevant. Why are you asking this question? It's the failing DBC, the Dwarf Broadcasting Company. Not many people know that's what it stands for. Needs tetrahydrite. Okay, so we've run out of tetrahedrite now. Okay, we had 15 tetrahedrite. That's fine. Well, it served its purpose. We knew what we were trying to accomplish. Let's see here. I mean, do we want to go ahead and just kind of throw some guild halls up here while we're at it? Wouldn't be terrible. Like a literal hall. Yeah, why not? Remind me, how many beds are we using currently? Beds... 59 beds are being used. We have 66 people, so that's no good. Necromancy woman will be my Secretary of Health. He's got great health advice. I walked in and said, and wow, this necromancer's going places. We need to just dig out all of this tetrahedrite. We got so much. No, this is magnetite, which is more iron, I guess. The dwarfs need to give us their raw earth. I think we just kind of... Schnick that out. And, build some more bedrooms like this, huh? Necromancers are wise, folks. They're always saying that. Necromancers... There's this great guy I knew, Sauron, was called the Necromancer. Super successful. This thing can't devolve into my shitty Trump impression. Unacceptable. Let's see here. walls. So we're gonna be whoop, and then doop, doop, and then whoop. Yeah, that made perfect sense to me. Nope, nope, it needs to go whoop there, actually, as it turns out. That wasn't even a Trump take, but my own. And it was such a good take, Locanist. No. No, this is unacceptable, actually. Why are you using copper? Who told you to use copper? Closest material. Surely use closest material isn't actually going to cause them to use... Well, no. We don't use closest material anyway. We select material after placement. Good God. And we use more chalk. Because we've got lots of chalk. Laka chaka. Do we have anything that we have more blocks of than chalk? No. So we will continue to use the chalk. Could use microline. People don't get that necromancy is the ideal magic. Speak on that, Locanist. Let's hear you play in the space for a little bit. I'm curious as to where this is going. God, we need more cabinets as well. CK cab. We're gonna make like 20 of them. More chalk blocks. Digging a little bit too deeply and too greedily here, I think. It's gonna be fine. I can see is about zombies, so I'm on the same boat with Locanist. They're smart. Endless knowledge beyond godly and exponentially growing an army. It's hard to raise your army when any are downed. Depends on depiction and level of it. See, I've always liked the idea of like a cheerful necromancer, right? Guild of Swamps requires a guild hall. Approve. Absolutely. Okay, let's actually like try to make this a thing, huh? Oh. Oh, Lignite. Hello. Okay, we need to like stick to this like white on rice here. We need to be on top of this thing. We need to make sure that this happens. Construct. Wall. Chalk blocks. Yes. Because if we don't, I will forget about this. Corpse puppets are boring and I won't defend them. Well, that's what's nice about necromancy and something like Dungeons and Dragons. It's multi-purpose. You know, you start off with the base level. Well, I wouldn't even say corpse puppeteering, but you know, it is you. Your earliest undead are going to be just, you know, they're very nearly constructs, right? Just constructs made out of a single reanimated body, skeletons and zombies. And even then, like, you're not even doing that. For a while. Can't even smooth sand blocks, which is, or sand walls, which is fine. Go ahead and address that now. Something funny, like ask them who killed them. Well, I think in D&D, I'm pretty sure that like contacting the dead like that would be more. Oh, what's the word? I'm thinking oracular, but like, frack. What's the, divination. That's more divination magic. Because, like, your corpse is just going to be a corpse. You know, that's one of the things that I really appreciate, about D&D. Because, you know, like, you want people to have the option to bring the fallen back. You know, if the party's really invested in having a particular character, you want to be able to bring them back if they perish somehow, some way. The knock-on effect of that is it creates this really interesting contrast compared to, like, every other like fantasy magical setting where it's like, oh yeah, no, death is like the one, it's the, like, even magic cannot pierce beyond the veil of death, where in D&D it's like, no, we know where you go when you die, we have maps of the places, you know, if we wanted to, like, seek out your soul in the afterlife, we could go there, we could take a trip, we could take a field trip to visit your dead spirit. Take there's something very mythological about that, you know. We could take a field trip to the afterlife, to a number of afterlives, in fact, because generally the dead go out to the outer planes, which is also where the gods dwell, as a general rule. Oh, this is all coal. Resurrection. This divination. D&D stuff goes hard. Many stories of teaching the 9 hells to save someone. Yeah, I'm trying to think. Give me a second. Excuse to go to the big bookshelf. Never not be extraordinarily precious to me. My player's handbook from back in Jesus Christ high school, I think. Let's see. Last like 100+ pages is just magic. It's all spells. Let's see. Wizard school spells, necromancy. Yeah, so Jesus. Yeah, you're not even raising the dead until bare minimum level 7. The rate at which wizards get access to each spell level is essentially what how would you go with that? It's half their level plus 1, right? Would that be how you'd formulate it? No. No, that's not even how you'd formulate it. In any event, like, so they get access to, they get access to each spell level, basically a level ahead of the sorcerers, and sorcerers just get spells, squarely. Each kind of tier of spells, they get access to that, when they're at double their level. So they'll get access to their first, second level spells at level 4, third level spells at level 6, etc., etc. And wizards get that a step ahead. So your first fourth level spells will be accessible at level 7, if that makes any kind of sense. So actually, no. Here's the formulation. You get access to each tier of spells at that tier times 2 minus 1. So fourth level, 4 times 8 is, or 4 times 2 is 8, minus 1 is 7. So your fourth level spell is going to be at level 8, or level 7 rather. And that's your first, like, actual proper undead reanimation spell, right? Beyond that, it's a bunch of, like, death adjacent stuff. Yeah, like your three first level necromancy spells at least in core rulebook, right? Cause fear, chill touch, and ray of enfeeblement. It's more manipulating, like, life through negative energy more than anything else. Second level is a little bit more exciting. You do get command undead. Undead creature obeys your command. I don't know how long that lasts, though. But it's something. You know, let's see. What would that be? LMN. Cold. Command undead. Okay, so it lasts 1 day per level, and you're going to be at least level 3 by that point. So you get 72 hours of undead control. Third level, you get Halt Undead, Vampiric Touch, Gentle Repose, which can actually be super useful for a variety of reasons. And then fourth level, you get Animate Dead, which allows you to create undead skeletons and zombies. And then from there, you get the more exciting stuff. I miss D&D, but it's one of those things that's just really difficult to arrange in this day and age. Although I'm better suited, like, my current schedule is better suited for that now than it ever has been at any other point in my life. And I've got some folks that would be interested in it. The problem is, that's something to think about after post-vacation, quite frankly. Like, we just moved. We're going on this big trip in, like, Jesus please us, like, less than a week. We're leaving for that. So, there's a whole thing. Mind there's some decent times and stuff. That's not a bad idea. Honestly, I need to take another run at it. And, like, I would need to do a little bit of preparation as well, quite frankly. As someone who has, long engaged in the practice of introducing folks to Dungeons & Dragons, you got to be willing to DM. That's the simple IRL stream of vacation. Not going to have great internet access. I don't know if I'll post during the vacation, but I might come back with some some vlog style stuff. That could be fun. Let's see here. Smooth chalk floor. Floor. Yeah, why not? Just pop it there. Pop it there. Ooh. Pop it there. Call it a day. Also, if we could engrave this, that'd be, like, dope. Ugh. Or that equation for something. Dude, I love the Artificer. The Artificer is such a neat class. And quite frankly, if you're playing with folks that don't track experience points, which, you know, it can be a little annoying to have to worry about all the EXP tracking. The Artificer gets even more insane because that means that they don't have to worry about the XP costs of item creation. See, I've long maintained, this is something that I've said on a number of occasions, I think that Magic the Gathering is the single best, is one of, if not the best designed games ever, period, full stop. I think that the core mechanical design of Magic the Gathering is remarkably solid. It's phenomenal. But in terms of, like, just unreproducible tabletop experiences, like D&D, like good solid D&D experiences, it's hard to beat. I freaking love Dungeons and Dragons. Milestone stuff. I do not know what milestone means. I do not know what you mean by that, Locanist, and I am curious to learn. Also, oh, my back. Ugh. See, you see, folks, I'm old now, you see, and I've also busted out the VR kit again, and I've been playing Beat Saber, you see, which does not suit my old bones particularly well, unfortunately. Oh, I see. I was thinking that's, I thought you were, like, milestone was something, like, discrete and specific. But yeah, no, absolutely. Very much like, and that's always the attitude that I've taken as a DM. It's like, hey, you will level up when it's appropriate to level up, alright? And I think that that gets people away from the idea of you don't want people to be too gamey in their thinking about Magic the Gathering, right? Or Dungeons and Dragons, rather, right? Like, you want them to engage with the world as a world. You know, and that's why I think it is so important to emphasize the value of, like, smart solutions to problems versus just like, oh, well, you know, we gotta have the best damage numbers, yada, yada, yada. We gotta min-max this, that, and the other so that we can, like, win every combat encounter, etc., etc., etc. Is there healers in D&D? Yeah. Best healing class is going to be the cleric. They have access to the single best, the most, like, robust suite of healing abilities. Paladins do have their lay on hands abilities. Skulking Filth. Okay. Let's go ahead and tackle a couple things here. We've got the thieves. Thief was spotted. But more importantly, claim the Craftsman Workshop. He's going to gather material. Strange mood. Okay. Bones. Stone, rock, bones, yes. Okay. So he has the stone. Now he needs bones. Well, we can get you some bones. Dobar. Oh no, Dobar has perished. Oh no. Ooh, we're gonna need tombs. That's gonna be a thing. Okay. One thing at a time. Units. Other. Hostiles. Off and away. Taken by mood. Needs potash. By goblin thief. Spring has arrived. No, excuse me, early summer has arrived. Kit the Necromancer. No, he was in a melancholic state. He probably died of dehydration in all very real likelihood. We need to expand this. Zillion. There's a million things I have to do. Just you wait. Oh no! Okay. My boy needs bones. Get this man his bones. Pets, livestock. We have lots of water buffaloes. So, we will grab one of them. Grab Buffalo Bill over here. Grab two of them. Well, how many, we'll do just one of them. Very fun when your team is already requesting healing so early on. Okay, so he has the stone, he just needs bones. We're gonna get him bones. Someone eventually needs to slaughter this thing, and we will. Actually... There we go. There we go. Oh, that was quick. Bone. $20 bones. Hell yeah. Here's our boy. He's like, did someone say bones? Hell yeah, bud. You get them bones. Great damage class. That's so very as a healer. Well, here's the other thing. Like, clerics make for natural healers, right? And part of that is the nature of the way that healing magic works in Dungeons & Dragons. And again, everything that I say about Dungeons & Dragons with any kind of, like, definitiveness, I'm going to be saying that specifically about, like, 3rd edition and 3.5, more specifically. But, like, in D&D, the way that healing magic works is that you are channeling, like, life force directly from the plane of positive energy. It's one of the 6 inner planes. You've got a negative and positive energy plane. Negative energy is used for, like, direct, no-frills damage-dealing spells. Think of it as like the almost like the wheel of torture from The Princess Bride, where it's just taking years off your life. Like it's just reducing your life force. Negative energy does, and it's also used for creating. Hey, there we go. Excellent. Zephon. Attic stockades. Cool. And now we also need our graves. In our graves. Where do we want to put our tombs? Gosh. Let me finish my thoughts on the D&D thing. Clerics are able to like channel energy directly from the positive energy plane. Like that's how their healing magic works. They have to prepare their spells ahead of time, but they can spontaneously convert their spells into healing spells as needed. But it's also worth mentioning that like we've got other options for healing, and it doesn't necessarily need to be even divine spellcasters. I mean, like, a wizard with a good use magic device skill can grab a cleric wand, a cure light wounds wand or something. This also applies to anyone who is good with magical items. Oftentimes, rogues have enough skill points to burn to throw into use magic item. You've obviously got artificers who not only can make those items, but also get a bonus to using them. There's like a lot of options as far as like healers. It's just that clerics are like ready for healing out of the box, I guess you'd say. And Ping has called me or texted me. But yeah, Battle Cleric is not to be underestimated as well, because they get like a lot of like really good like buff spells that they can also use on themselves. Let's see here. How do I want to do this? Because I've made like a big old mausoleum essentially in my last fortress. Not a successful fortress. The incident with the marmot doesn't count. The marmot fortress is irrelevant. Oh. I've been also mostly just kind of like intellectually just like, you know, brainstorming in my spare time ideas for a I think I've mentioned this on the stream. Ideas for like an alt history early 20th century Dungeons and Dragons-ish game, where like systematized magic is like a relatively recent creation, like something that was like finally definitively cracked within like the last few decades. And human history is more or less, you know, proceeded kind of as it had up to this point. You know, stuff like what's his name? Isaac Newton's interest in alchemy is a little less preposterous, and maybe John Dee was onto things a little bit more than he actually was in real life. But generally speaking, like, human history has proceeded as normal, with it being in the background that, yeah, some people have this naturally occurring ability to do this really special thing. but it's only recently that it's been systematized into such a way that, like, through practice and study, you can, like, teach yourself how to do magic. And the idea of combining, like, turn of the 20th century technology against the, like, it's not quite, like, we're a little bit, like, we're past the Industrial Revolution, we're past the Victorian era, right? We're in that, I think technically it, like, fits into either, like, the tail end of the Victorian era, actually, hold on, because I'm pretty sure it would be the Edwardian era, right? Edwardian era. Start date 1900. So yeah, a 10-year period, 1901 to 1910. Okay, yeah, that's about it. You know, the chronology, Victorian era leads into the Edwardian era, which Wikipedia actually has. Okay, yeah. Spanned the reign of King Edward the Seventh, 1901 to 1910. It's commonly extended to the First World War, in 1914. So yeah, and the game would be starting off in 1912. So, like, all of Europe is on the brink of, you know, conflict. You know, we're not quite there yet, but it's around the corner, and everyone's kind of being on edge. And adding magic into that just seems like, and not just magic, new magic. Is like this brand new technology to add on top of everything else seems really interesting to me, but I'm rambling at this point. Let's go ahead and tackle this tomb. This Tombuk tomb. There's a random shoe out here I don't love. Cancel drinks horrified. Why? I'm not too worried about it, honestly. Let's see. We do need to throw down some more chairs here. And also, probably one more table, to be honest with you. Material after placement. We're going to use a copper table for that. And let's actually designate this frickin' thing as a tavern, finally. Let's see. Meeting area, right? Accept it. Turn it into a tavern. And bada bing, bada boom. That's all we need to do. Furniture, chair. Closest material for the chairs. None. Prepared meals, yes. Drinks, yes. Yeah, I think it's just prepared meals and drinks, honestly. Should be all that we need. And cheese. Yes. Cheese. And specifically, we allow one type of fat. Aardvarkman tallow. Nothing else! Okay. Got drinks a-going. We need to get rid of... We need to bury this fool. We need coffins. We need rock coffins. CK. Coffin. We're going to do 10 of them. Yeah. Rotten raw fish. Okay, and then we still need to finish this as a guild hall as well. Good God. Okay. I'm gonna engrave along here. We'll build a chalk wall here as well. Wall. Select. Chalk block. A chalk block. Oh, Mia Ping are doing just grand. Yeah. She's out with some friends right now. She was also doing some cosmetic stuff done, which is always nice. Rotten raw fish. Are we out of raw fish? Hold on. We don't have any fisher dwarfs. Huh. We actually ran out of fish. Oh, there's a miasma. Fellas, there's a smell! There's a... Why do we have... Okay, these guys need to frickin' go. Yeah. I don't know how this happened. Self-tamed, I suppose. We did some pre-trip shopping. Yesterday. It's nice. We knocked out basically all of that. Where did this happen? Yeah, it would have happened right here. Horrified by the... Okay, well that explains it. He's become a planter. Good for him. Go ahead and... We still have more of those iron tables. Because if so... I want them. Okay, we've got like 2. Make like 5 more iron tables. Oh wow, we are running low on... Why are we running so low on drink? Also, we need more bins, apparently, for all this gosh darn Coke that we're producing. Okay. This is fine. I'm in control of the situation, and I'm very happy about it. I feel very good about my life and the decisions I have made during it. How are we doing on doors? We're good on doors. We're good on cabinets. We've got some beds, but we could use more. Ooh. No. It's just beds. It's just beds. It's not specified as wooden beds. Because wood is the only thing that is used to make beds. 21, that's fine. Okay. Furniture, beds. Could not care less. Just use closest material, please. I promise you, I will never care about what beds you use where. I really won't. I can assure you. Trim beds aren't a thing anymore. Nope. Only wood can be used to make beds. Okie dokie. cabinets as well. And prioritize these rooms that have random clothes lying in them. And then the newbies. And then we need... That's been satisfied. Is that a full temple? Yeah, full temple. Fantastic. 16 worshippers. 28 worshippers. Good for you. Good for you, fellas. We still have Dobar here, who needs to be laid to rest. Where are we at on these? Do we have any coffins? We do not have any coffins yet. That's fine. Live with that. What we do need to do is make sure that we have a guild hall established for these fellas here. We need doors, please. Guild hall for the Farmer Guild. Farmer Hall, there we go. Shoemaker Hall, interesting. So Farmer Hall. Ivy of Rocks, being used by the Guild of Swamps. Tantastic. Okay. And this is a meeting place. About 2,000, but we need to get that a little bit higher here. So what we're going to use is some furniture. We're going to set some statues here. And pray that that is enough to get us where we need to be. It should. Should be adequate. And there's a ghost. Ghostly Fisher Dwarf. Is that our friend here? It's not even Dobar! Inod, the Fisher Dwarf, has risen and is haunting the fortress. Okay. Well, I actually know how to deal with that remarkably. Make rock coffin. Now, here's a question. Because we should be able to go to remains. Yeah, there's nothing. Inod has left the building. So, instead, what we do... I will tell you what we do. Ooh, and we also need to make our flippin' bedrooms. That up there, good. I love the kid dwarves with their kid dwarf beards. I think that's very cute. How many beds do we have in use now? Go to stocks and we look at beds, and we see that there are 69 beds implemented. But of those, a non-trivial number are being used by the tavern. 6 of them are being used by the tavern. That's okay. We can deal with that in the due course of time. How many prepared meals do we have? Just a moment here, folks. Right back. I'm back. Okay, so we've got plenty of food. Almost exclusively in the form of raw muscle biscuits. Man. I mean, okay. Need to start, I'll tell you what we need to start doing, now that we've got, like, the people for it. Redesignate this. Dude, what are you doing out here? What are you doing? He's drinking. He's going to drink. Oh, he's a fisher dwarf. I got you. Okay, well, simple enough. I understand that, mate. Understandable. Alright, hey, how's this guild hall doing? Guild hall, hell yeah. Proper guild hall. Cool beans. Cool frickin' beans, guys. Cool frickin' beans. Alright, now we need to... Oh yeah, the contract is done. Cool beans. Okay. Now we need to add a new task. Grave Memorial Slab. We need to make more... We need to make slabs. Rock slab. We're going to make 10 rock slabs. I'd say things are actually going remarkably well. All things considered. What would this be? 16. Put that out to 17 to be on the safe side. Go boop, 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 boop. Yeah. Kill beans, mate. Yeah, okay. 'Cause that's I think I understand what I'm seeing here. Also, no, I didn't fuck up. Never mind. Ignore me. Please. There we go. And then conceivably, you can just go ahead and whoop. cut that off. And then boom, a new set of dwarf apartments ready for occupation. I have to throw up some walls here real quick. That's fine. Use it more of our chalk blocks. And yeah, why not? Cut it off, call it a day. Struck hematite. Pump helmets spawn. Which you have, I promise you, you have. Our poor sad fisher dwarf is still at large. And then here's what we do here. Because we've got some other stuff we can do, yeah? Farm plot. Do that. And then we do that. And then these are treated as separate plots. This one and this one. Go ahead and pop down some floors here as well. We're gonna use, let's use some of our microline. Why not? We haven't used any microline in a hot minute. Goblin Hammerman. Medium-sized humanoid driven to cruelty by its evil nature. Okay. It's also why we need to get this all sorted out here. Let's see here. Units hostile. Bossa! And the dwarf and the ghost, but we'll deal with the ghost later. Hey Bossa, how you doing, bud? Just chilling here, huh? You say he was driven to something of some sort or another, but he does, in fact, seem to just be chilling. We are going to grab the squad and kill him. We also need to, like, make some weapons, right? Can we just, like, make a random assortment of weapons? No, these are all weapon racks. Unfortunate. Okay. Oh my god, we have more migrants! Ah! It's fine. I'm happy they're here. It's just we've got a little bit of stuff to do. Swords Dwarf. It's actually mostly women here, huh? Cool. Let's make iron breastplate 10. Yep. Iron short sword. We're gonna make like 5 of each of these weapons, right? Iron battle axe. Set that to 5. Spear. Set that to 5. Yeah. Go ahead, yeah. Alright, let's see here. I've been streaming for over 2 hours now, good lord. Hey, where's our boy? He's gone. Cool. Cool. Squads? Squads are good. Routine is ready. Good. We got plenty of prepared meals. They're just not in our tavern, unfortunately. Just totally fine. It's a weasel hair crown. Interesting. Horrified. I guarantee that horrified still happened near to Bones McGee over here. We've got to put this dude to rest. Let's see. Yeah. Furniture. Burial. Closest material, please. Boop, 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 boop. Boop. Okay. Then we go for doors. Closest material. Gotta enclose it, and it's gotta be a single... Single. We'll go... tomb. Presumably, we could just do this with just... one tile, but 2 feels more respectful. And then where's our ghostly friend? He's chilling by the river. Hanging out where he lived, by the river. Oh, there's Inod. Could someone please, like, bury him? Thank you. Thank you, child. Place item in tomb. Cool. Excellent. Alright. Been put to rest. Excellent. Weaver. Some migrants have arrived. Yeah. Okay. Good. Excellent. Now, what else are we going to do here? Sweet pods. Cave wheat. Which I think we can, like, process into something. Put some cave wheat down there for now. Might as well. And then... a zone. Some fruit gathering. This general aria. Is that a flippin' mandrill? It's tamarin. Okay, I guess mandrills look more like baboons. What, did it go up into the trees? Presumably. Interesting that it's not showing up, but whatever. What are these anyway? Durians. Ugh. Unfortunate. But the macadamia nuts could be nice. We're going to go ahead and... where's this stun? 35. We're going to up this to 200. Place that cutoff number at, let's say, 75. But we're also... milk. No, prepare fine meal. Bump that up. Because this will get prioritized first, right? we're going to go ahead and set this the exact same way. 75 prepared meals. And then set this for 200. 2,000. No. 200. And then conceivably we'll start swapping all of this out for they'll start getting swapped out for what do you call it? Stews. Start swapping out the biscuits for stews, which is the designator of a fine meal. Need to go ahead and finish up this space as well. Doors. Closest material is fine. We are out of doors. Need more doors. Please build me more doors. I'm begging you, please. Go ahead and designate this as a barracks anyway. Designate the whole thing as the barracks, including the walls. Barracks, and then we just need doors. Still waiting on that, I guess. That's fine. Beds do we have? We need more beds as well. Good. No, we have beds. We have enough beds, probably. And then we need armor stands, huh? Of those as well. And then we should be good to go. And I think this should be like kind of where we call it a stream. Once we're done with this particular little area here. And I think designating it as a discrete zone will also... Who else got buried? Fisher Dwarf, Inod, Dobar. Okay, I don't remember her dying, but she probably got killed by the were-lizard, huh? I think now this is designated as a zone. I'm hoping they'll clear out the last of these boulders. They can't. They cannot, because they don't have any space for them. Okay, that explains it. Hey, where's my, Where's my taskmaster? Where's my fortress manager at, huh? Where's Oblel? Where's my boy Oblel at? He's out gathering plants. Good God, once again, plant gathering has utterly paralyzed the fortress. Here's what we need to do. Here's what we need to do. Plant gathering needs to be designated to only certain dwarves, right? Plant gathering. Only selected do this. Have like a couple adequate herbalists, right? So we just grabbed the herbalists. And, like, some peasants, probably, right? Yeah. Oostooth, you're good. Everyone else, frickin' chill on it, okay? Everyone get back to work. They're like, thank God, I hate it out there. Ugh. And short sword has been completed. Okay, yeah, and we need rock blocks. Need to do like 30 of them. I do not care. I just need to free up space here. He's gathering plants, I gotcha. Have our actual herbalists hard at work. I think if we build like an actual path, and they're definitely wearing this down. That's cool as hell. I think put down a paved floor. I think they'll actually clean that up as well, which would be awfully nice. We need 24, so that's going to be 12 by 2. And then the microline blocks. Cool beans. That works for me. Yeah, we really do not have much in the way of microline here, do we? Unfortunate. Oh, they're just paving straight over the vomit. That works for me as well. Go off, kings and queens. You do your thing. Absolutely. And that also uses up literally the last of our microline, which is unfortunate. Let's go ahead and last of the doors. Because we actually... Are we still waiting? No. Well, we're waiting on people to make the stuff. But at least the tasks themselves have been approved, which is, like, good. I'm an herbalist. Okay, well, they're doing the thing. They're doing the thing, I reckon. Can't ask for more than that. I'd say, what's this fella doing? He's fishing. You know, they're going to be, supposedly there's going to be fishing introduced in the new RimWorld expansion, which I'm super looking forward to. Late summer. See stuff starting to drop its fruit. Which is nice. That's pretty cool, I guess. Well, human bard is visiting. I feel like this fortress is going well. Well-ish, at least. We need more bedrooms. We've got more dwarfs than we have rooms right now. So we'll we'll work on that here in a tick. But Fort's doing pretty well. Fort is doing pretty well. I still got tomorrow off. Take that voluntary time off on Thursday is... it's left me feeling like I've got work coming up tomorrow, but I definitely don't. Which, I can tell you, pretty freaking nice. No, what are we doing here, fellas? Leave it be for now, fellas. Leave him alone. Let him play, ref. Potash. I'm not too worried about potash right now, honestly. Do we have other... We do have a bunch of other rock blocks just kind of straight chilling, huh? Unfortunate. Here's what we're gonna do. This is gonna become our little rock annex here. It's gonna be for boulders. Just for now. And not like... Actually, no. Here's what we do. We remove that. We grab this. Draw that out there. That's how we do it. This is, in fact, how we do it. And that should finally get people... I don't care. Put a jet door there. See if I give 2 rats fannies. The iron armor stands are ready. Yeah, look at that, see? Finally people are getting the stones put away. Good. We're gonna go ahead and... Ooh, and we need to assign this to a particular squad, the Godly Hames, for all of their needs. We need to put armor stands there. Could not give a toss. Armor stand. Flip material after placement. Yeah, this is the last. Regular iron armor stand is fine. For the Godly Hames. Yeah, now they're actually using the barracks. They'll also, like, spar in here. It's very, very good, as it turns out, actually. And then... my other dwarfs should grab up the remainder of these stones. Yep. Put down floor. Use chalk blocks. Use that for this as well. Because I'm a crazy person. I insist on doing things this way. I don't know why. I don't know if it benefits me whatsoever. But it feels necessary. Put a jet door there as well. And that'll be fine. Thank you, child. Oh, the caravan has shown up. Well, I think with the completion of the barracks, such as it is, the arrival of our new caravan, I think that's going to do it for me. Because I'm tired. Ugh. Plus, it's almost 10. I've streamed for like 2.5 hours. Good God. It's because I took a nap today, and I also had sweet tea. But in any event, that is going to do it for me, folks. Thank you all very much for watching. I am Ned Finn, and until next time, goodbye forever.